Happy New Year, everybody! Yay! We're rid of 2020. Good to see you all. Good to see that everybody's doing good, great, living, loving, laughing. That's awesome. So today, what we're going to do is I sent a couple of monologues from the play Life is Wonderful. Life is Wonderful is the story of Zula. It's about Zula and the new chief. And the new chief creates an Elder of the Year award. And his sneaky plan is to give this award to Zula Marasti so Zula Marasti can influence the community to bring a casino to the reserve. So that's his sneaky plan. Everybody, all the elders get excited about this. Everybody has a monologue. Clem, Zula, Sigus, Claire. There's another elder in the community named Betsy who's gunning for the award. So all these elders start to really compete with each other and start to really feel that competitive vibe at Christmas time. So what we're going to do is we're going to hear each of the ladies responding in monologue to the Elder of the Year award. And we'll go one at a time. So what we're doing today is just a very first read, just reading the words off the page and getting familiar with the language. So let's start with Sigus, Donna Marasti. If you want to...
Hey, go, that's it. I hope you're all feeling good tonight, because I'm not. The nerve of these guys making me walk all the way to the hall in the cold. Then cancel bingo. What's the guts? They want to honor elders, but too cheap to give a ride. Mama Scots. Some people's kids. Anyways, I'm not a regular kohkom. I'm a cool kohkom. Plus, unlike all the others, I still have my own teeth. Oh, yeah, and since we are all here, I think that old Clem should clean up his yard, or else we should kick him off the reserve. What the heck was I talking about? Yes, Elder of the Year award. Oh, yeah, don't pick Zula. He's so old, her treaty number is 1. I remember when my own kohkom used to tell me, these boots were not made for walking. They're made for a good watch tagats ni pagamawaw. And that's just what they'll do. So pick Sigos, Igose. I'm done now. Ugumama misis. Cut.
Oh, goodness, that's fun. That's really fun to listen to. Oh, thank you for that. Let's do it again. Let's have a little bit more fun. But this time you can play off of the fact that you just walked. It's like minus 30 out, but you decided to walk to the hall because you thought they were having bingo. And then when you got there, the chief is making a speech to the community. So you're really, really pissed off about this, especially since you've been freezing because Zula didn't pick you up to give you a ride to the hall, so you had to walk. So let's hear that in you, how frustrated you are or disappointed by the fact that bingo's canceled and you're freezing your butt off and all of that just to find out that this is what's going on. There's a new chief. He took your time and they canceled bingo. Yeah, let's give that another try and have some fun with that.
Igor, that's it. I hope you're all feeling good tonight, because I'm not. The nerve of those guys making me walk all the way to the hall in the cold, then they cancel bingo. What's the guts? They want to honor elders, but too cheap to give me a ride. Mama Scott, some people's kids. Anyways, I'm not a regular kohkom. I'm a cool kohkom. Plus, unlike all the others, I still have my own teeth. Oh, yeah. And since we are all here, I think that old Clem should clean up his yard, or else we should kick him off the reserve. What the heck was I talking about? Yes, Elder of the Year award. Oh yeah, don't pick Zula. Gosh, she's so old. Her treaty number is 1. I remember when my own Kohkom used to tell me, these boots were made for walking. They're made for a good what's tagats na pagamawaw. And that's just what they'll do. So pick Sikos. Higose. I'm done now. Okay, ma Macy's.
Oh, good. That's fun. That's really, really fun to listen to. Awesome. Let's move along and let's hear what Claire has to say about Elder of the Year award and her political platform and campaign for receiving this great, great honor.
Tiniki, if chosen as Elder of the Year, I feel that with all I have, all the love I have to give, it will pour out graciously over the community. Although many attempts at finding true love have failed, too many times to mention, I could teach about finding that one love and how to embrace those urges and run with it. There you go. Run with it. Gotta run with something. There is a person out there for everyone. And I will have mine someday. Damn it, I just know I will. I will have to. I just have to. Damn you. Damn you all. I'm just emotional. Okay, never mind. Where was I? Oh, yes. As Elder of the Year, I would make sure there is a bingo day 3 times a day. 4 times a week. And just for fun, have sexy, gorgeous, young and old men walk around. See, this way, everyone wins. I want to, as the Elder of the Year, I want to be generous. So I'm going to plan a big giveaway round dance where we can wiggle our way into each other's hearts this Christmas. I know I can make everyone proud. So everyone, Biak, Neso, go Claire Bear! Woohoo! What? Hola! Okay, thank you. I love you all.
Very good. Very good. Very, very fun.
Oh my God. You
One
should
of the
have seen
things
me
that
by myself here.
one of the things I love about Claire is that even though she wants to be an elder and learn from Sigus and Zula, she can't let go of her youth. She's always trying to hang on to her youth in some form or fashion. So she's always talking about young men. She even tries to act like young people sometimes, and like she says partay, or she'll say holla, oot, holla, and she tries to do all of these things to look cool. And I think in this monologue, she's trying to reach out to the young people. So
Okay.
whatever that means to you, sometimes people do these hand signals and they don't know what they're doing, or they're doing that to the young people, but it's no longer a thing for the young people. So I like that Claire really makes all of these mistakes and funny little fails because she's trying to reach out to the young people and be like them, but at the same time do it through the eyes of an elder. Any thoughts or questions about this little monologue?
No, I just love it. I wish we were all together so we can really play.
Hmm. Yeah, it's really fun to play with these words and hear them for the first time. I love all of the natural reactions we have when we're reading for the first time. So yeah, let's hear it again.
Okay. Okay. Tiniki, if chosen as Elder of the Year, I feel that with all the love I have to give, it will pour graciously over the community. You know what I mean, eh? Although many attempts at finding true love have failed, too many times to mention, I could teach you about finding that one love, how to embrace those urges and run with it, you know? Yes, there you go. Run with it. Gotta run with something. There is a person out there for everyone. I gotta find mine someday. Damn it, I just know I will. I have to. I have to, damn you all. I was just emotional. Just wait. Okay, where was I? Oh, yes. As Elder of the Year, I would make sure there is a big bingo day 3 times a day, 4 times a week, and just for fun, have sexy, gorgeous men to walk around selling bingo cards. See, this way everyone wins, young and old. As Elder of the Year, where I can wiggle, as Elder of the Year, I want to be generous, real generous, you know, be cool. So I'm going to plan a big giveaway round dance where we can wiggle our way into each other's hearts this Christmas. I know I can make everyone proud. So everyone, Piak, Nesa, Nesta, go Claire Bear, what, woohoo, hole. Okay, thank you. Stay cool. I love you all. I love Claire.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Good. What I'd like to do, maybe when we get together in person again, is really revisit these monologues. But what you can do in the performances of them actually is you can cheat and use a cheat sheet, because I think if Claire Bear, she'd probably have this in her shirt and pull it out and go. And then she could read from it and go, what the, and she can get lost, and she could go, and then speak to the world. And then, these kinds of things. So you can really have fun when we get together and really refine these monologues. Good job. Thank you. I'm interested in hearing from Zula, because Zula is the one character out of these 3 ladies who's like super sharp on things. And she goes, why is there an Elder of the Year? Just like in Love Actually, she's like, I don't trust this new guy Claire's talking to on the internet. He's a bad guy. She's always that way. So in this monologue too, she's always been suspicious. What is this new chief up to, you girls? How come he wants to create an Elder of the Year award? And they're like, never mind you, Zula. You're always suspicious. So let's hear from Zula's monologue, and let's just hear the words for the first draft and read.
Okay. Wow. Okay. I've taken this past week to look back on what our community has done. And although things have been tough, they could have been a lot worse. I know our chief was just trying to bring festivity to our community this year with an Elder Award. But it's not right. But it's not right. Why an elder? Why Elder of the Year? This whole thing has been turned into a silly competition. It's not about who's the best elder. What does Elder of the Year mean anyway? Does anyone really know what being an elder means? I don't have the perfect answer, but here's the way I see it. A few months ago, I lost my grandson to suicide. He was alone with no one to turn to. At first, I was angry and blamed myself because I should have been with him instead of being all too busy all the time. I don't blame myself anymore. He just didn't know where he comes from, his family, language, and history. I don't have enough, we don't have enough in our community because our leaders still aren't listening. They can't lead with just money on the brain and don't really understand how to be connected to our teachings. What is part of my responsibility as an elder? To share what I can, and I will and want to start working together, elders, parents, kids, everyone. Circle, smudging, gatherings, so it'll be us elders to start it off. Here tonight with prayer, a good meal, stories, and visiting. And when our reserve gets this settlement money, we will all make sure it's used for good things. Thank you.
That's a really good monologue. It really takes us in the other direction of where Seagoose and Claire were. That's why I love how we can balance humor and heart with the three Kohkoms. If in one episode Claire and Seagoose are having fun and they're the humor and they're the comic relief of the story, we balance it out knowing that Zula has something going on in her life. If it's the other way around and Zula's the comic relief, we'll see something very serious going on with Seagoose. So that's how we balance it out. So I think we'll go in this order when we read in person. I would really like to place you inside like a hall or a school gym or something in the background and have you dressed up. I think present yourselves in almost ways that are over the top so that if Seagoose is going to read, maybe she has a sign that says vote Seagoose. Maybe Claire has, like, she's done her hair up and she's put on extra thick eyebrows like the young teenage girls do, really thick and black eyebrows and big lipstick. I'd like to have some fun with that. And maybe Zula shows up just in her normal clothes going, my goodness, you two, you're so, what has gone on with you two ladies? So she's trying to bring them back to earth too, because what happens is in the story is Claire and Seagoose start to really like they cross the line in the things that they say to each other in a very mean ways, and Zula feels really sad about that because the friendship is at risk here, is at stake. So let's hear it again. Let's hear it again from Zula. Give you another chance to read these words. And the only thing I would say now is just keep reading it the way you did it, but just remember to get your breaths in there so that you don't pause yourself in the middle of a sentence. Yeah, so get a nice breath, and that'll give you that one full sentence or even a thought the way that you want to read it. And whenever you're ready, thank you.
Okay. I've taken this past week to look about on what our community has done. And although things have been tough, they could be a lot worse. I know our chief was trying to bring festivity to our community this past year with an elder award, but it's not right. Why elder of the year? This whole thing has been turned into a silly competition. It's not about who's the best elder. What does elder of the year mean anyway? Does anyone really know what being an elder means? I don't know. I don't have the perfect answer, but here's the way I see it. A few months ago, I lost my grandson to suicide. He was alone with no one to turn to. At first, I was angry and blamed myself because I should have been there instead of being too lazy all the time. I don't blame myself anymore. He just didn't know where he comes from, his language, his family, and history. I don't have enough. We don't have enough in our community because our leaders still aren't listening. They can't, whoa, excuse me. They can't lead with just money on the brain and don't really understand how to be connected to our teachings. That is part of my responsibility as an elder, to share what I can, and I will, and I want us to start working together, elders, parents, kids, everyone. Circle, smudging, gathering. So it'll be as elders to start it off here tonight with a prayer, a good meal, stories, and visiting. And when our reserve gets the settlement money, we will all make sure it's used for good things. Thank you.
Good. Very, very good. So as we think about these monologues, and when we get together in person the next time, um, I really want us. We'll be standing, and like I said, we'll put you in a setting, like in a school gym or a school hall or something, and we'll have you dress in a certain way. Um, what we can do from then till now is hang on to these monologues. We can even read them again the next time we visit, just for a revisit and a reread. What I'd like you to do though is take these monologues and just start shaping the little words, taking out little words that you're having trouble with, taking out little words that don't make sense exactly the way you would see it. So, for example, when we visit these monologues, we'll visit them again the next time we Zoom. We'll read them again. We'll hear them again. We'll ask questions about them. And then when we get together in person, what I want you to do is make these more natural. So, shape these little words and sentences that in ways that are more natural for you, so that we could still say the same thing and intend the same thing, but just shaping it a way that's more natural for your talk and your reading. Yeah. I think that's all I really wanted to do is start reading these monologues. The next time we Zoom, I am going to do a little bit like a 5 or 10 minute kind of overview of what a monologue is and what a monologue does for actors and what it does for audiences and what it does for stories. So we'll visit. I'll do a little like a quick mini workshop on monologues next time, and then we'll just revisit these monologues and start really getting them more natural.